Hello, I'm Cam Johnson, Public Affairs Manager for Cox Communications, and I'd like to welcome you to another great episode of Across the Gulf Coast. There's a lot of great events taking place in the latter part of the summer, early fall months up and down the Gulf Coast, and we're going to talk about a lot of those events and some of the organizations behind them. We're going to start off in Okaloosa County with an event that's coming back after a couple-year hiatus, and I know a lot of people are excited about that. We're talking with White Wilson Medical Center and the White Wilson Foundation, Leslie Mullen. Leslie, thank you so much for coming on the program today.
Thanks for having me. It's been a couple of years, so I'm excited to be back with you.
It has been a minute. It's that whole pandemic thing where basically 3 years disappeared. I know we didn't have a lot of events and a lot of opportunity to catch up with you guys. So it's great to have you back on the show and find out what y'all are up to. But before we get to the big event coming up soon, let's talk about White Wilson and the foundation and what your mission is, what you guys do there in the community.
Yeah, so the White Wilson Community Foundation, we were formed in 2012 with the mission of increasing access to health services, health programs, and health education. And so we really try to focus on gaps in care in our community and building some partnerships that help us leverage the funds, the resources that we have to bring new things to the community, or maybe support programs or initiatives that are already here, but maybe just needed a little extra hand. So we're looking for interesting opportunities to build those partnerships and to provide some life-changing services and healthcare to people in Walton, Okaloosa, and Santa Rosa County. So that's what we're busy doing.
Very busy doing. Yeah, you guys are doing great work in the community. You see White Wilson everywhere, your logos and your presence all over the community. So I know it's you guys do a great job over there. If somebody wants to get involved with White Wilson, somebody wants to help support you guys, maybe I don't know if you're looking for volunteers or any opportunities like that for people, not just at the foundation, but also with your various locations. How can people go about doing that?
So the White Wilson Community Foundation is the best way to do that. And so there's a lot of different ways to get involved. You can just go to our website. It's whitewilsoncommunityfoundation.org and check it out there. Shoot us an email. Obviously, there's opportunities to volunteer. We have different programs. For instance, we did sports physicals for Special Olympics athletes, things like that. We look for volunteers to do those types of things. So maybe share a Saturday morning with us. Maybe come to the little black dress party and volunteer. Or obviously there's lots of ways to give as well. So check out the website, connect with us that way. We also have a newsletter, which is a great resource too. So you can sign up on our website and get that. So we send that out quarterly, and that'll talk a little bit about what we've got going on, what we've been busy doing, and ways that people can get plugged in.
All right, great. Yeah, a lot of great opportunities for people to help support you guys. And one of them, you just alluded to it, it is coming up after a couple years away. Tell us about Little Black Dress for this year.
Yeah, so we are finally back. We had 3 years off, so we are excited to be back. That is a very much beloved event. So that will be September 16th. We're going to be in Sandestin at the Magnolia Ballroom again. So really just a nice, elegant night, raising funds for the foundation. And so what those funds go to do are to support programs, like I mentioned, like the Special Olympics physicals. That was one community service that we provided. But we also do community health grants. We've partnered with an organization for several years now called Sight Savers America. They're actually out of Alabama. So we bring them here, and they provide electronic video magnifiers for kids. So some really high-tech vision equipment for kids with severe vision issues, inoperable vision issues. So we're able to put that high-tech equipment in their hands. They get to take it home with them. We hosted a clinic here just a couple of months ago where we were able to provide some local kids with that. And so they can use that to play, to see outside, to do homework, to see themselves, do their hair, all the things that girls want to do. So that's a really impactful thing that we've been chipping away at and doing for several years. So we try to meet that need as it comes up. So if there are kids who need that, we provide them with that equipment. We fund a program in partnership with the Mental Health Association where we provide emergency mental health medications for people. So that's obviously something that's very important to make sure that if people get in a bind, they can stay on those mental health medications and really thrive. So things like that. So it's a wide range of things that we do with these funds. But back to the party. So the party helps us do that. But the Little Black Dress Party, September 16th. Our theme this year is Continuum. So it'll be sort of a modern theme, a modern vibe. And we really thought that that was a way to symbolize what we're doing. We want to continue serving. We want to continue working together, and really meeting those needs that we saw all too real during COVID. And we have named our honorary chairs. We tapped Dr. Patrick Anastasio and Sandy Anastasio of Emerald Coast Infectious Diseases. So Dr. Anastasio really at the forefront of COVID, really caring for the sickest people in our community at the height of things. And we are so appreciative of all the work that he and his team did to help bring us through that. And so we will be celebrating with them, honoring them. They're also a lot of fun. So it's going to be a fun party, but that is what we'll be doing September 16th, and looking for people to get involved and to enjoy the night with us.
Yeah, so how can people get involved and enjoy the night? How can they get tickets, and how can they attend?
Yeah, so we have a couple of sponsorships left. We've got a handful of tables left, and then we have tickets as well. So you can visit our website. It's lbdparty.com, and check that out. You can get all the information there. And of course, we have a live and silent auction as part of the events. We're always looking for donations for that. All the proceeds from that go straight back into these grant programs and these educational programs. So if organizations are able to support us in that way, we'd love to have that support.
Well, fantastic. It is great to have you guys back. This is definitely a marquee event on the Emerald Coast. So it's nice to have that back, that sense of normalcy back, and looking forward to a great event this year. Leslie, thank you so much for coming on the show and telling us about it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. We'll see you September 16th.
See you there. Stay with us. When we come back, we're going to be talking about a radiothon coming to Pensacola.